host access.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Recording in progress.
Mr. Kasim, can you hear me? Pen and here. You can start.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning. Morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is Mohammad Qasim, project manager for FOSSEE project here at IIT Bombay. I'm happy to invite all of you for this question and answer session on IIT Bombay AICTE Mapathon. I'll just take 5 minutes initially to just sum up the key takeaways about IIT Bombay AICTE Mapathon and this event as such. And following that, Professor Pennan, the co-PI of FOSSEE project, who is also a faculty in the Center for Technology Alternatives for Rural Areas, will talk more about this Mapathon, the idea behind it, and what exactly is expected from the participants. So along with me, my friend Meeta Gupta, who is a doctoral candidate in Satara, she will also be joining us in this Q&A session on behalf of the technical team. And before that, I would like to thank Professor Kannan Madgalya sir, the PI of FOSSEE project, who is the man behind this complete event, Sushant for arranging this session, and Madam Vinita and Yashu from the FOSSEE team who are present here. Okay, so today's Mapathon session, is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the Q&A session will last for 1 hour till 12 o'clock. And we already have received some responses on the Google form that was floated yesterday. So based on that, all generic queries will be answered. And over and above, if the participant is having any extra question, they can put it forward. A technical team will be happy to answer. And this IIT Bombay AICTE Mapathon is organized by the FOSSEE project in association with the Spoken Tutorial program, which is an IT literacy program funded by the Ministry of Ministry of Education, Government of India, along with the key technical partner, Rural Data Research Analysis Lab, IIT Bombay, along with GISC Hub and IEEE Geoscience and Remote Sensing Bombay chapter. And though the resources are already shared with you, just for your reference, I'm just sharing the links here. The same will be copy pasted on your chat box. So just in case if you want to access the resources that we have put on the Mapathon website, you can directly go through this link. And the same has already been put on Moodle. And if there is any query, in fact, we were able to notice on the Mapathon at fossee.in.it that some of you were asking about how to use QGIS. So for that, self-learning based spoken tutorials are available, which can be accessed through the link which is shown on the screen. And as far as the general template is concerned, like a couple of participants were asking whether the map has to be submitted separately, the document has to be submitted separately. The answer is the content that you're seeing on the screen, like on the left-hand part, the map is there, and then on the right, the description is present along with the team mentioning of the team. So this is the exact format that we want. It could be saved as a PDF and uploaded on Moodle. It can be a JPEG file, or else per your convenience, you can upload it as two different things, as a PDF or as a JPG on Moodle. And these are the important dates. The registration is done. The submission has started from 22nd of February. And the last date, the extended last date actually is March 28. You have 9 more days to upload your submissions. And we will announce the results after the last date of submission. And here is the link to access our Moodle. I'm sure that all of you have got the Moodle access. Maybe after 2 slides, I'll take you through the Moodle interface of logging in, and I'll also show where exactly you have to upload the submission, just in case if you have any query related to it. So it is learn.fossee.in. And yeah, so key questions will be handled by Meeta, and we'll follow the session accordingly. Okay.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Kasim, are we taking the questions right now?
Yeah, I guess we can go ahead with that. And after your the Q&As, we can go to Moodle. I'll just show them what exactly they have.
Okay. Yeah. So coming towards the...
Meeta, sorry for interrupting. I would request Professor Pennan to share his views about the Mapathon for a couple minutes. And after that, we can go ahead with the questions.
Okay, sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Kasim and Meeta. So welcome, everyone. This is the second annual Mapathon being conducted by IIT Bombay-AICTE. And it has been every year we have been seeing considerable interest among the participants, wherein this is to aim to build a capacity for map making using the data that you have or which is readily accessible. Again, this is driven by FOSSEE's initiative, where FOSSEE stands for use of open source platforms and open source software. And that is why we promote these kind of activities so that everyone has access to a software which is free of cost. And the data that we provide on the resources page can be used. You can also map your own data into this Mapathon and then create these maps, which has an aim to help the local community and or build capacity for QGIS and mapping. if you have good capacity built for mapping, then we can readily solve the spatial issues or mapping issues using the local resources, which is all the participants. We give two options for the participants. One is by promoting your work on our webpage. Anyone who likes your maps can easily contact you and discuss about future maps and future data collaborations. And we are also indirectly building a capacity of mapping in India. Since IIT Bombay is a very well-known institution across the world, the certificate that you are getting from this is very valuable and can also be accessed anytime because it's an e-certificate we offer. It can be accessed anytime that you participated in this Mapathon. With this, I'll be happy to take questions now or after Meeta's presentation, where Meeta would have the key questions that were put in the forum. We have an FAQ, and there are some sessions where we conducted last year also. So all the questions we have compiled, and then we will discuss it first. Meeta will discuss it first, and then if any issues on top of it, new questions, we'll be able to take the questions. Okay, thank you. Was I audible, Kasim? I think it's good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Meeta?
Yes. So can I start with the key questions?
Please go ahead, Meeta.
So as Professor Chinnaswamy and Kasim has mentioned that we had received a couple of questions on the forum as well as on the Google form that we had circulated. So we've just arranged all the questions based on like the common themes and the common concepts people were trying to ask. So first we'll be dealing with the data related questions. Some of the questions that we've picked up, like the first question said, how can we import data for land degradation? So basically, it will depend on your data set, the type of data set that you're using. So if you have point data set, you can convert them from Excel to GIS using the GPS locations that you have collected for. And based on your other data sets, you can follow the spoken tutorials on QGIS and use them to import your data sets. Then coming to our next question, it said that we have selected drainage network delineation as topic. We delineated drainage network of Thiruvananthapuram district in Kerala from Cartoset Dam and submitted it. So they're asking, is one map enough or do we need to provide output for larger area? So one map is enough for your submissions, and the extent that we had initially decided on working on districts, that is also pretty much okay. So you do not need to resubmit or move on a larger area for your submissions. And can we submit maps related to different topic? It was the question raised by the same team. So basically you've already given your problem statement and you've defined the topic. So if you've already submitted your map, then there is no need for another map to be submitted for the same. The next question that was also asked about different data sets. One of them was Sentinel data. So you can use the data sets that are available on public forum. So there are a couple of websites, links that we have already shared on the IITB-AICTE website page. And then there are other resources also that is available on public domain, which can be used. Next question is, if there is less data available in particular topic, there were certain topics that were mentioned and some of them were network coverage maps. So people have asked whether they can change their topics. So you are very free to change your topics in the midway, because based on the data set, if you're not able to give complete map or if there is some problem in particular district that you do not see the features, then it's okay for you to change the topic. But please use the data sets that are available only in the public domain. And do inform us over the forum or over the mail that you are changing your topic. Then the next question was which type of map to be composed in topic of mapping of natural resources and man-made features. So the theme that is given for natural resources and man-made features, in natural resources, you can talk about the land use, land cover. You can talk about the different mining areas that are available, like maybe the gold, copper areas or something of that sort. And in man-made features, you could probably talk about different water management structures, or if you can talk about, let's go differently on the tourism side, maybe on that angle, you can prepare some maps. So these are some of the key themes. We would like you to explore on these areas more and give us with some new ideas. And coming to the next question, it says, in provided shapefile, district Palwal not available. Please guide me to find SHP of Palwal district. So these shapefiles that we have already circulated on state level, district level, there might be certain districts that have been like divided, or they have been merged. So I mean, we have given the resources that are available. In case if it's not available for you, you could probably digitize those district boundaries using the maps that are available on public forum. Else, please go with the resources that we have shared. That will be better. Then there was a question about using the QGIS software, since we are promoting use of free open source softwares. So it will be like the QGIS software tutorial is available on Spoken Tutorial. The link has already been displayed on this PPT as well. So please go through that website. All the tutorials are given in very much detail, and every step-by-step process is there in the written format also, and in the video format also. So please go through that, and I think it'll be very helpful and very easy to follow the process that is given there. Now, coming to the submission related questions. So regarding the submission related questions that have been floated on the Moodle and on the forums and this forum also. Yeah, someone wants to say something?
Yeah, if you don't have any questions, requesting all the participants to please mute yourself. Meeta, you can go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So regarding the submission related questions, we have posted all the details on the website, and we will also go through the process in this session also very quickly. But all the details have been mentioned on the website. Please go through it. Please see how the submissions have to be done. But just to basically run through the basic details of it, the maps and the description of the process has to be submitted either in the JPEG format or in the PDF format. So you have to combine the two documents as one, or you can submit separately as your map and then your process. Like process basically is about what data set you have used, what methodology you have used. So you've clearly seen the template that we have shared before. That is also available on the website. So please look at that and try to follow that procedure. And please feel free to incorporate your ideas and your creativity in it. But please stick to the format that has been given to it. And regarding the maps also, people have been asking about the numbers. Please, like one map is more than enough. But if you are, if there is the theme that you have taken, the problem statement is requiring more maps, then you can prepare maps, but one is more than enough. And again, the formats, PDF file for your written process, and map in the JPEG, or the entire thing can be clubbed up as one PDF file only. So maximum of 2 pages that we are looking for. In case, again, if there are more maps or something that is required for your theme, just try if you can put it in 2 pages, if possible, the way we have shown the format. So mostly everything regarding the submission process is very clearly detailed out on the website. Please go through it. And if still any questions related to submission, if something is not clear, you can put it on the chat right now, or probably put it on the Moodle forum. So these were some of the questions that were related to data and submission. That's all from my side. If any other question comes up, we can discuss here right now.
Yeah, thank you, Meeta. So before directly entering into the Q&As, I just wanted to complete a few slides. So for this Mapathon, there is a prize money of ₹1 lakh rupee, which will be given to the participants. The jury will decide on the winner's part. And otherwise, for all participants, whoever is going to submit the map, they will be getting e-certificates from us. And there was, in fact, there were a couple query related to the change of topic from a few teams. In case if you are changing the topic, we are completely fine with it. But please mail your team name along with the new topic that you want to work upon or which you're going to submit to us before you upload it on Moodle. So that will help us in terms of editing on the main responses sheet that you had entered during registration. Yeah, and yeah, so over to the participants. If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself. Please be specific on your questions and our technical team will be happy to answer. Any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Ma'am, from where do we get the topo sheet?
I think a lot of people are asking this question. So there is a website. I'll just share it in the chat. Again, if you just type topo sheet and your district name or your state name, you will easily find it on Google. However, we will share it here, topo sheet. Okay, so that is one of the least important for the Mapathon. That's why we didn't put it in the resource page. But since many are asking, I will put the link in the chat before the session is closing. Okay, so I'm just getting it. I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I go next?
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I registered for the individual and group also. But for submission, I only got the submission link for group. So how I submit my individual work?
Yeah, have you used the same email ID while registering for both the things?
I use my same mail ID for it.
Okay, so actually we have given, you will have options to upload 5 different files, which are up to 100 MB. So your team submission, please club it into a single PDF, upload it, and rename it as your team name underscore in the topic. And for your individual submission, make it as a single PDF again and mention in the file name that it is your individual submission along with your topic.
Okay, means both the topics I uploaded in the same link.
Yeah, please do it because you have used the same email ID. That is what we have to do right now.
Okay, so that's fine.
And
Thank you.
also please mail this thing to us.
Yes,
we'll
I did.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, can I upload the JPEG or a PDF file, sir?
I'll do one thing. I'll just share the screen on Moodle. That clearly explains what people have to do. The submission guidelines has all the process mentioned in it. Just give me a second. I'll just share the screen.
Okay, sir.
Sir.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have
one second, Kasim. For those who asked about the topo sheets, I've shared you a US link, utexas.edu. You can just go there and click the link for any topo sheet in India. It is old, but it's still relevant. Okay, so this is a quick way to get data. Maps.library.utexas.edu. It's in the chat box. Please copy and paste it for your reference.
Sir, can I continue?
Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah. So this is the link that you have to. I believe that all of you have received the registration link, which we have confirmed it again with the technical team. So learn.fossee.in, that is the URL that you have to use to log into our modal where you have to upload the submissions. Okay, so once you log in, if you could see, I have already logged in. So there will be this particular course named IITB-AICTE Mapathon 2022. Please click on it. And once you go there, you will be able to see that we have put announcements. And this topic 1, we have renamed it as IIT Bombay AICTE Mapathon submission link. So once you click on this link, you will be able to upload your files. But immediately below that, we have given the instructions here. This is a common page for all of you. So I'll just read it out for you. So in this submission, we have clearly written that only the team lead can upload the submissions to Moodle. The same thing has already been sent to you. Whatever we have published it here, that has gone to you as email. Okay, so the things are here, like the important points that you have to note is mentioned here. So your complete submission, if you are submitting the map and the description separately, whatever it is, it should not exceed 100 MB. The last date of submission is 28 March. In fact, that is the extended deadline for you to work freely on the topic of your choice and submit it. And yeah, here we have mentioned it as a 2-step process. One is the evaluation will be based on your map along with the description. Either it could be a single PDF file or a JPG or a GIF image. So please note it very carefully. The submissions that we accept is either a PDF file format or a JPG or a GIF format. And as far as the map submissions are concerned, most of you were having query. So we have put all the resources in this link. If you could just log into Moodle, you'll be able to access it. For your convenience, what I have done is I have collected everything and put it in a Google Drive. I'll share the Google Drive access in the chat box. So just in case if you want to go through it right now. Yeah. So so this is it. And if this is my admin interface, so once I click on the submission link, you will be able to see the same thing. And here I'm able to see a number of participants and other things. So here you will be having the options to upload files. So in that it will be clearly written, only 3 formats are accepted. One is a PDF, second one is a JPG image or a GIF. But predominantly, people who have uploaded, they have gone with the PDF format. So whichever is convenient for you, you can go ahead with it. So if you could just read it here, it is, please, we have clearly mentioned it, please submit your maps in JPG or PDF format only. But some people had asked for GIF. So GIF is also allowed, but predominantly it is either JPG or PDF. I hope the question is answered. Can we have the next question?
Kasim, there is a question about mentors getting certificate and 4 people in a team getting certificate. Please explain that.
Yeah, all the participants, if you have entered it on the registration link, every name that has been mentioned, every team member, including the mentor, and everyone will get the certificate. E-certificate will be generated on successful upload of maps. So if maps are not being uploaded, certificates will not be generated. So certificates are against the successful upload of qualified maps.
Yeah, thanks.
Sir, would you like to mention about the India map boundary and other thing, because that is crucial?
No, 1 second. I don't understand. Mr. Chetan, you're asking the same question again and again, and we are putting the answer. Please let us know if if it's not clear. There is no.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Actually, tell me, Chetan.
So actually, I wanted to ask that the what means how you'll evaluate the map based on clarity of the concept
It is there.
that we have
It is
understood.
there in the submission link. It is about how many steps you use, how well the map is made. Okay, so that is how we do it. And just see, there are different levels of map making. So put as much as you can, and we will judge it based on the map, the use of the map, and how people can readily make the map. Okay.
Okay,
There's no
okay.
priority for topics.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, and for Rajalakshmi, how to calculate hotspots of land use change? See, the hotspot, if we give all those methods and all, then then your part is missing. We want you to do it step by step. There are resources for it. We have given you the data. We have also given you the links to learn QGIS. Please learn and then do it. If we take each topic, there are 14 plus topics. Okay, so for every topic, if we give methods, then your participation is very limited, right? So we want you to learn and do. And this is the activity where you would use these data sets. You will use our tutorials, spoken tutorials from FOSSEE, and do it. There again, please don't worry of how much you can achieve, how big the maps are. As much as you can do, please do. And we understand that there are different levels of QGIS learners in this Mapathon. For example, there will be one advanced learner, there will be one basic learner. All these would be put together in a very structured fashion, and we will judge the winners. And all, even if it is high level map or low level, very basic map, everyone will get a participation certificate if it is a valid submission. Last year, we had invalid submissions, wherein some people copy pasted from other work. Some people took an image from PDF and they took a paper and then put it into the map. So please don't do that. It's easily we can easily find it. So you will not get a participation certificate if you do that. So try a map as much as you can. Do a map.
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, Sanjay.
Sir, is it possible to change the district type topic, sir?
Yes.
District name, sir?
Yes. The whole topic.
How can we do that, sir?
No, you can pick any district you want, right?
Sir, but initially I have picked a district in my email Google form, sir.
That's fine. I'll explain this again. So everyone, one registration ID is given. And for that ID, you are allowed to change your topic, your district area of interest, and any other detail. We collected the district data to make the registration map. If you had seen the registration map, we wanted all India participation. Okay. So for that, we needed the district where you wanted to work. So now we say that confidently, all India, the participation is there. So you are allowed to change the district or some adjustments in the topic as needed. And in your submission, please put one line saying that you have changed the district or changed the topic as per need. That's fine.
And if you are changing the topic, please do write a mail to us with a clear topic along with your team name and other thing, because that will help us in terms of changing, editing on before printing the final certificates.
There is a question about boundary. You are allowed to do any boundary you want. You can do a city, you can do a village, you can do the whole country, anything you want. QGIS video link for Aarti, it's already there in the website. Please go to IITB, the AICTE website. You will find the link for the QGIS videos. Okay. Atharva has not received any email. Please check your spam folders. Okay. So if you haven't, then send an email to us. We will see what we can do. Okay. Any other questions? There's one question about how are we supposed to highlight traffic hotspots? Again, if we give the method, then that is not a competition. The topic we have given. Okay. Everyone can do it differently. One can do it in 10 steps. One can do it in 3 steps in GIS. So we cannot disclose how you should do the map. It's your duty to learn the GIS through this Mapathon and then do the map. We have given you the necessary, at least the basic of QGIS we have given. Okay, I think there's someone. Yeah, Priyanka, you should be open. You should open all these in QGIS. I hope you're opening it in QGIS. And students are also putting it in. And Kasim has put down the tutorials. Do we need to club all maps in one PDF if we make more than one map? Again, it's your presentation. Think about it like you're applying for a competition, a job interview. Okay. So you can make 4 maps. Don't make more than 4 maps because it is hard for us to evaluate thousands of applications. So I have 4 map. Okay. For example, the registration is what, 4,000 participants. So everyone gives 4 maps, then it's huge, right? 1 map is enough. As Kasim says, the total should not exceed 100 MB. And you could put it into one map like box images. So in a single page, you can have 4 images, which is fine. Or you can have 4 images back to back. Again, the result is only 1 image, right? In any QGIS exercise, the result is just 1 image at the end. You can show me different images, that is fine, but more will be put on the final. Yes, Rajalakshmi, yes, you can upload but 2 problem statements, I'm not sure, because you're only given 1 problem statement. So you can mention it in the email that you made 2 problem statements, and then you could do it. Yes, recording is available. We will, Kasim, is the recording available?
Yeah, we will make it available, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, one second, I'll just finish. Mr. Bevelio goes, I don't know, that is a team or something. Yes, you can use any open source software. We promote QGIS because we started with one. We cannot have multiple, we cannot have the bandwidth, but you are allowed to use any open source software. Okay, so I'll just say yes. Yeah, who was asking the question? Please go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. I am the one who's asking question, sir.
Yes, Sanjay.
Sir, how can we possibly intimate the change of location in the map settings, sir?
I'm not understanding the question. Sorry.
Sir, how can we possibly intimate the change of district location? In the Google Forms, we filled
not in the Google Forms. Kasim said you have to email them. Okay. Kasim, have you shared the email?
Yeah, I have put it on the chat. I'll put it once again, sir. So participants, who are changing the topic or district or even any data, please upload it for your convenience, but inform us via email. So our ID is mapathon@fossee.in. I'll put it on the chat box. I'm sorry.
You can put it on the screen. Can you do that? Just put a text box on the screen right there, and then put that because the chat is moving. So yeah, any remote sensing data you can use. List 4 is a government ISRO data, so you are welcome to use it. No, here just you can add or you can make me. I'm a co-host, right? So let me see if I can do it. Okay, just present the screen again, Kasim.
Yeah, sir, you are the co-host now.
No, you present the screen, whatever you had. And then on that, type the Gmail, the email you want, mapathon@fossee.in.
I'm doing it, sir. One second.
Yeah. So you can add a text box in Zoom and do it. Any other questions that I missed, Pranad or Meeta, Shivanand, you can let me know. I think most of the questions we have answered.
So you've answered the questions.
Yeah, I don't understand Aarti. I need a maid. I don't know. We don't give maids here. So mail ID or is it maid? Please check your typing. And then, yeah. How is the recording going to go to them?
Now we will share the YouTube link to them, sir.
Yeah. So when you share the YouTube link, also share the Mapathon. But it's there on the website. Maybe you can just show the website now. Can you share the website? And then any questions, they could send it to mapathon@fossee.in.
Is my screen visible?
Nope. Now it's coming. Yes. Oh, yeah. Thanks. So this is the presentation will also be shared and the recording will also be shared. So please let us know if any other questions. Okay. Is there any other questions for us? You see the chat box. Everything is fine. No, Palani Velavan, four members also need to submit separate PDF. No, 4 members is one team. One team, one submission. Okay. And in that submission, you can have 4 maps up to 100 MB. If you make 1 MB maps, I'm not sure if that is useful. But as much as 100 MB, you can send us the data. All 4 members will get the certificate, and also your mentor will get one. I think we're done, Kasim.
Yeah. So is there any questions? Okay. Sir, can we conclude the session?
Yeah, I'll just take a minute. So how we submit files. Priyanka, I think we have given the method. Kasim, can you also share? He'll be sharing the method step by step how you do it. Okay. In Moodle, you have to submit it, Priyanka Mane. Yeah, it's just a simple process.
Participants, please mute yourself so that others could hear what we are conveying.
Yuvashri, I think for you it says, sir, in flood mapping, do I need to plot affected areas or suspecting areas? It's both the questions. 2 are very good questions, Yuvashri. You could do one is a problem, right? One is saying that plot affected areas for a particular flood area, flood year, you can do, or you can do a prediction, which is suspecting areas. So both are fine and both are valid presentations. Can we change from Mehboob? Can we change from individual to group? Individual to, I don't think it's allowed now. Kasim, can you help me out here? He's basically asking, can he add more members now?
No, it is not possible, sir.
Yes.
No. The registration is closed. So it will be difficult for us to edit and generate Moodle links.
Correct. So sorry, Mehboob, we cannot do that. What is the maximum pages that can be used in PDF? Again, 100 MB, 4 pages is max is okay. So please use 4 pages. Again, why we want single page is enough. And can you show me the example, Kasim?
1 second, sir.
See, we will be putting this on our website, IITB, our Mapathon website. And for example, some vendors are there. For example, a person has made a map in West Bengal.
It is already there on the website as well.
No, on your final presentation you had. Yeah. For example, it is like this. So if you look at it, here's your map. Just one map is, and this is a presentation, a module, a template. The template is already given to you. So all you have to do is put the map inside, put your title on the top, and make sure the legends, everything should be there as much as possible. So legends, north arrow, etc. And then your map description is your introduction. What is the map about? The small methods that you've used, some data about you used, and then your team name, etc. So why is this useful for us to promote you? Is anyone who wants to do, for example, the Pune area, small areas work, you could actually look at it. And then the person, anyone who's interested in Pune, the government agency or a private agency, can look at, oh, so Rudra has done it. I'll get the contact email or anything, and they'll send an email to you. So you're directly contacted for any other maps, like a consultant or any help they want. So data, everything stays with you. You're not sharing any data to us, only the final output, where we show that we have made so many participants use open source data and open source mapping. And we have created a capacity of mappers, because a lot of data is available, satellites and data, but less people are mapping it. So by this exercise, we are making more maps. Okay. Can we reclassify, Varsha, the land cover data from Bhuvan? Yes, you can. You can reclassify and put it. Gayatri, we have given the area proposed work as Chennai during registration, but our problem statement is state-wise healthcare indicators. Yes, you can change. And and then you can just intimate the mapathon.fossee.in that you have changed the topic or area. Send drive link said in starting. Drive link Kasim would have already sent.
I've already put. I'll reshare it again.
When Maniyammai, sir, when want to write full process in the procedure page, you can write the methods. That's enough. Okay. So what data you took, steps that you did, all can be written in just a small paragraph. Okay. Like saying that, for example, I took Bhuvan data. I use a QGIS reclassifying tool to reclassify the data from 1 degree pixel to 0.25 degree pixel. And those steps can be done. That's it. So just a small steps that can be done. Please don't copy paste it from any other books, reports, papers. It's easily traceable. So yeah. As much as you can write in one paper, we are okay with it. How much you can write. You won't be penalized for the space because writing is a different skill. So how much ever you can write, please write it. We will judge you based on the map first and how much clarity is there in the map. All these are the links for the drives, etc., etc. Please go to the spoken tutorial and all the other data has been given.
Any more questions? Any questions?
You can raise your hand if you have questions. If not, I think it's over, Kasim. Thank you. You can conclude.
Okay. Yash, are you there? Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Yash? Okay, so before concluding the session, I would request all the participants on behalf of the FOSSEE project, the Spoken Tutorial project, and the Rudra Lab, please follow us on social media for periodical updates about the Mapathon and other events that we conduct. And if you have any interesting story to share about this Mapathon, you can either record it as a video testimonial or a text and send it to us. We'll be happy to put it on our social media and on our website. So we also welcome feedback and suggestions from you. The ID is mapathon@fossee.in for any query that you have related to this event. So we thank all of you for your participation in today's Q&A session. Please remember that the last date for the submission is March 28, and that is the extended deadline. So beyond that, we will not be able to extend it further. So yeah, please upload your submissions accordingly. And for any doubt, we are always available for your support. So please feel free to write to us. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you.